Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the CNMI people, members, and staff of the Legislative Bureau. Before we begin today's order of business, I would like to inform the public that this joint committee meeting is being streamed live on cable television channel 23, the legislature's Facebook page, and the Senate's YouTube channel. I would also like to ask everyone who is in the chamber to please put all your electronic devices on silent mode to minimize any disruptions. With that squared away, it is my honor to welcome you all this morning. Thank you all for joining the joint committee meeting, both from the House and the Senate, as we deliberate on the proposed lease agreement for Suwaso that has been referred to this committee for review and consideration. I am Senator Karina L. Magovnia from the 3rd Senatorial District and the chairwoman of the REDP and G, and I'd like to uh, give the chairman for the House Natural Resources to introduce himself.
Good morning, and thank you all for your presence, and thank you all for tuning in online. Chairman Angelo A. Camacho, along with myself, we have our legislative staff, and I just want to thank all of you guys for coming out this morning. I know it is a holiday, but we really appreciate your presence to address this important matter before us. So, um, thank you.
So I now call this meeting to order. Today is November 4th. November 4th, and it's approximately 10:20 a.m. in the morning. Um, Here in the House Chamber of the Honorable Jesus P. Mafnas Memorial Building, Capitol Hill, Saipan. At this time, I'd like to recognize the Senate committee members who are present with us today. We have Senator Jude Hofschneider online, along with Senator Paul Manglonia and Senator Donald Manglonia. Senator Cruz is hereby excused. Uh, I'd like to also recognize our Legislative Bureau support staff assisting us today, this morning. Our legal counsel, Antoinette Villagomez, our legislative assistant, Devin Macaranas, Sergeant at Arms Ben Terlahi, and our IT manager, Jonathan Diaz. And I now um, offer the floor to the chair of House.
Thank you, Chairwoman. On the House side, we have our legislative assistant, Miss Claire, and then we have our representatives, John Paul Sablan, Representative BJ Attal, Representative Roman Beneventi, Representative Vince Diego Camacho, Representative Joel Camacho, Representative Vince Vincenti Cobre Aldan, and I believe Representative Manny is hereby excused for today's meeting. Thank you.
So with 4 members present, one on
Present.
oh, sorry.
My apologies. We have Representative Julie Ogle on online. Sorry about it.
So with 3 senators present online and myself here in person, we have the necessary quorum to conduct today's joint committee meeting. And I believe the House also has the necessary quorum to move forward with today's agenda. Next on the agenda, we have public comments. If there are any individuals in the chamber who wishes to provide comments regarding today's items, please feel free to come forward to the podium and provide your comments. It appears that we have no one in the chamber to provide comments on today's agenda, so we move forward with the next item on the agenda, and that is under new business, we have letter A, Suwaso Corporation DBA Coral Ocean Resorts new lease. Just to give a brief history of what had taken place with Suwaso's proposed lease agreement, we did receive the proposed lease back in March of this year. Both committees have conducted public hearings to address any issues or concerns from the public regarding the proposed lease. We also have had unofficial joint committee meetings to discuss the lease agreement in more details. And now we have arrived to a final decision. I believe both the House and the Senate committee members have a consensus to and agreed to move forward with the approval of the lease for Suwaso. So, with that said, are there any discussions at this time before we hear the motion? Ready? Okay. At this time, if I could get a
Uh,
motion to please.
Madam Chair,
Uh, yes, recognize Senator Jude.
I apologize if I missed it, but did we adopt the agenda already?
Oh. Actually, thank you, Senator Jude, for bringing that to my attention. We're moving
Yeah.
so fast. Uh,
Thank,
moving
thank
back.
you, Madam Chair. We're back.
Thank you, Senator Jude. Members, if there are no uh, mo- motion to adopt today's agenda. So, any seconds? Okay, okay. There's been a motion to adopt today's agenda and has been seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? The ayes have it. Today's agenda has been adopted. Um, sorry, going back to item 5 of on the agenda under letter A. So if we can get a motion to please approve the proposed lease agreement. Thank you. Recognize Representative John Sablan.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. And as you mentioned to the viewing public, just for the record, that we had conducted many joint committee meetings, and that is to include both parties, DPO and Suwasu, for the past month. And therefore, with that said, at this time, I make a motion that this joint committee August body formulates a committee report recommending to the full body of the House and Senate to approve the lease agreement between Department of Public Lands and Suwasu Corporation, DBA Core Ocean Point, Core Ocean Resort. So move.
There's been a motion offered to approve the proposed Suwaso lease agreement with DPL. All those in favor say aye. Nays? Anyone from the Senate members? Everyone's okay?
Can we recommend, Madam Chairwoman, that we call a roll call on this
Okay, yes.
motion?
Thank you, Representative Saman. Can I please get the LA to call the roll?
Senator Jude U. Hochschneider,
Again.
Senator Donald M. Manglonia,
Yes.
Senator Paul A. Manglonia,
Yes.
Senator Karina Elmagofnia.
Yes.
Madam Chair, all members present voted yes.
Thank you, LA. I now call the chair of the House to call his roll.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Can I please get Ms. Claire to call the roll?
Representative Julie M. Ogo,
Yes.
Representative Joel C. Camacho,
Okay.
Representative Diego Camacho,
Yes.
Representative Roman C. Beneventi,
Good.
Representative Blas Jonathan T. Atto,
Yes.
Representative Vincent Audon,
Yes.
Representative John Paul P. Sablan,
Again.
Representative Angelo A. Camacho.
Yes.
Chairman, all 8 members present voted in the affirmative.
Okay, thank you, members, for your participation and for your support and consideration in approving the proposed lease for Suwaso. With that, we move on to the next item on the agenda, which is the joint resolution regarding Suwaso Corporation, DBA Coral Ocean Resorts, new lease. So, to the viewing public, I just wanted to give a brief comment on this item on the agenda. I would like the public to know that both committees from the House and the Senate are working on a draft for the resolution to be introduced during the joint session, which will be scheduled by the presiding officers of both houses. So, if there's anything else, Chair Camacho, that you would like to add to this item on the agenda. Oh, okay. The floor is now open for any of the members to have any discussions. Recognize Rep Camacho.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just for clarification, after we adopt today's joint session resolution, we're gonna have a committee report attached to it, right?
Yes, so there's no joint resolution. We're just gonna ask now the LA and the council to prepare the committee report for the members to sign off. And
Okay.
then with its recommendation to the full body of both the House and the Senate during the joint session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Anyone else from the Senate side? No comments or discussions? Okay, recognize Rep. BJ Attal.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just as for informational purposes, that the joint resolution will be drafted and be prepared for the joint session, but so that the members know that we do have to sign off on that joint resolution as a joint committee, so that when we get into the joint session that it's nullified and stuff. So I'm hopeful that we can get that joint resolution ready and available for us to sign off today, so that we can reflect that joint resolution number on the committee report, so we can file it at the same time if there's no objection from the members. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Did you want to say anything?
I just wanted to add also, Madam Chair, that I agree with Rep. Atto that we, as a joint committee members, both the House and Senate, that we signed off on the resolution, joint resolution, so that we can pre-file it before both presiding officers would schedule the closest date for us to have a joint session so that we can all take a vote on it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rep. Short recess, please. Thank you. We now rise back from that short recess. I think at this time, if we could please ask the LA and the council to prepare the committee report so that the committee members can sign off. and submit it to the presiding officers to schedule the joint session. That would be great. Thank you. If there's nothing else, we move on to the next item on the agenda, which is the adjournment. Could I please get a motion to adjourn today's? Thank you. A motion has been offered and seconded to adjourn today's meeting. Can I, what do I say? Oh, all those in favor say aye, please. Those who oppose say nay. The ayes have it. Motion is carried, and we are now adjourned this session at 10:31 a.m. Thank you, members and staff, for coming in today.
Thank you.